Hey guys, Blazie Fox here, and yes, I am a furry, and today I'm reviewing Street Sharks. They fight, they bite, and they are awesome. Street Sharks was a show that people of my old age of 24 grew up watching and loved the crap out as kids. It was one of the greats that we fondly remember. So the question is today, does it hold up? Well, let's get into it. Street Sharks ran from 1994 to 1997 for a total of 3 seasons. The story is about 2 scientists that create a machine known as the Gene Slammer. This can change an aquatic creature into an anthropomorphic hybrid. Every furry's dream, right? So one of the lead furries, scientist, Dr. Bolton, tries to stop Dr. Paradigm from using this technology for his own gain, but he ends up becoming transformed into a monster you never see, and Dr. Paradigm then goes and changes Bolton's sons into sharks. Street Sharks! These teenagers become the Street Sharks, and Paradigm ends up exposed and changes into a piranha, but it only really happens when he gets mad. For the most part, he keeps the human appearance. Basically, the DNA he used was unstable, but the population doesn't know that he is a mutant himself now. But he does now wear a big yellow suit of sorts that he is forced to wear, and blames the Street Sharks for doing so, and tells the public that is what they did to him. Though he'll also wear a giant robe to hide it most of the time. From that point on, the Street Sharks call him Dr. Paranoid. So the dad you'll see here and there in the shadows trying to help his sons, but you never really see him that often, more or less implied that he is helping most times. So Paranoid still having a human appearance most of the time, he is out there in the world trying to convince people that the Street Sharks are the real enemies, the real evil of the world. While then he is creating other monsters like his 2 henchmen, Slobster and Slash. Which, you may have seen Slash in a previous video.
Bubble butt, bubble 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 butt, bubble butt, bubble 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 butt, bubble butt, bubble 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 butt. Turn around, stick it out, show the world you got it.
Though those 2 are only seen within the first 2 seasons and then mysteriously disappear and replaced with annoying little shrimp, Louie. So anyway, the mutants will go off and destroy things and then blame it on the Street Sharks basically. So the majority of the episodes are stuck in Dr. Paranoid's evil schemes and showing the world that they are the good guys. So I'll talk about the positives first. I like the Street Shark characters. There's Whipster, the leader of the group, who also enjoys creating inventions and such here and there. Jab, that is the lazy one of the group, probably why I liked him. After all, I am Lazy Blazie. And he also has some mechanic skills. We have Slam Move, a strength of the group, who also has his own special moves. Seismic Slam, that shakes up the ground. And then last of all, we have Streaks, the ladies' man of the group, that is cool and sexy. Cool. He always wears rollerblades, so he's usually always skating around. They have their cliche kind of 4 brothers with different personalities, like another show. All of them live down in the steam tunnels underneath the city, like another show. Oh wait, no, they live in the shore. It's not the same. They have some amusing sayings like "Jawsome," "Shark Attack," "Fantastic," like another show we know. And they love their no, not their pizzas. God, where did you get that idea from? No, they love hamburgers. Okay, so the show does have similarities with TMNT, but a lot of the shows at the time did because that was what was popular and it was a good way to sell toys. So it's a matter of, can it separate itself enough? And honestly, for this show, it's hard to say if it does. But let's continue. It has good music. Come on, that opening theme song is kind of iconic for people who grew up in my time.
Half shark, half man, fighting evil, that's the plan. Street Sharks, Street Sharks, Street Sharks. Oh,
the voice acting's fine, animation isn't too bad for its time. Basically, everything is just okay, and the overall story isn't too bad of Street Sharks trying to find their father. And along the way, new mutants come into it, and I generally liked a lot of their designs. I like a lot of them. They were pretty cool. They were generally quite creative with them, so I was always looking forward to what would come next. But the show does have its problems. First of all, there's plenty of episodes over its 40 episode 1 where Dr. Paranoid is exposed to being a mutant himself and being the bad guy. But then in the next episode, it's like it never happened. Like he'll be seen on camera changing to a mutant and admit he was the one doing the vile deeds. And then the next episode it'll be like it didn't happen. And I know it's a kid's show, I know it is. It's out there to sell toys. So they can't just reveal the villain to be evil and be done with it that quickly. It's just when you introduce an overall story. It's just when you introduce an overall story to it and then do something like that, especially when it happens more than once, it does make the show feel kinda pointless? Something along those lines. I guess I did expect a 20-ish year old to review their show and call them out on it, because as a kid it would be fine, you wouldn't really notice or care. But I care, I really care. So that's one of the problems. Rest are as follows. The characters, while they do have their own personalities, it's a little too TMNT, but can be a little worse as well. Like they will say "jawsome" a lot, it's their catchphrase, and that's fine, but the more you watch them, especially in the third season, consisting of episodes 14 to 40, yeah, first season is only 1, 2, 3. I mean, 2 as in 2, not 2. Yeah. Then second is 4 to 13, and those 2 seasons are my favourite. It's third when things start to get a little wacky. But yeah, anyway, they will say "jawsome," "let's kick some fin," and so on. But then later in the season, they turn everything into a shark pod. And I mean everything. It gets so damn exhausting and so old real quick. It's just too much. Like, instead of heads up, it's fins up. Which, technically the fin would go down, because it's on the back. So, if they looked up, it would go down that way. So, it's technically... So, fins up would be ducking, not looking up. Yeah, it makes no sense. They say 5 in a fin instead of give me 5, which, again, where's the fin part of it, exactly? Some of them are okay, like I'm totally fine with them doing it, it just gets too much when they turn everything into a shark pun of sorts. And the worst thing a lot of these kids shows do, try and teach you a lesson of what to do and not to do. It's full of these, and again it gets too much, it just gets really annoying. If you're watching them like me, watching them one after another, it's too much to really get into it. There are too many life lessons and pandering to kids in the show. Unfortunately, the show does share a lot of similarities to TMT. It does kind of get in the way, and I hate to compare things like that, but that's how it is. But does it make it a horrible, unwatchable show? No, not at all. Not at all. I still really enjoyed watching the show. It just kind of drags a little in the third season. But it does end up having a great few last episodes when it introduces the Dino Vengers, aka the extreme dinosaurs. But we will get to that in another episode. But those last few episodes did make me enjoy it like I did originally, and remember why I loved it as a kid, and why I still love Street Sharks now. It's corny, it's 90s cheese, but in the end there's only one word for what Street Sharks is. It's jawsome. It has its moments, but also its corny moments and moments that makes no sense or just plain dumb. But gosh darn, I loved the show. But it's still held back by those weak moments, so I'll have to give Street Sharks a score of 6 out of 10 foxes. It's above average cartoon show just because to me it's good old fashioned 90s cheese that give you exactly what you want in the end. Cheesy shark action. I mean, look at the name, it's called Street Sharks. Of course it's gonna be cheesy and silly. It's pretty dumb, but the right kind of dumb that you can generally enjoy if you like the good old stuff. Does it hold up well today? No, but it's still fun to watch. And there's a couple places on YouTube you can find it, so give it a look yourself and see what you think if you've never watched Street Sharks before. Because I think it's jawsome. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to my channel because I will love you if you do. And click the bell icon to get notified when I upload videos. Alright guys, bye for now.